Welcome to English 11. This video will give you a quick overview of the course. First of all, in latest news, you will see information every once in a while when I need you to know something right away that's quite important. I will put it here, so one day you might open up your course and you'll see a picture and some words there. Please read that as it is important. On the left side are the deadlines. November 4th is the first deadline. Any work that you have submitted by that date will be marked and reflected on your November report card a few weeks later. Same with January and April. Note that the June deadline is June 6th. Most eBus course deadlines in June are a week later, but the English department requires an earlier deadline to mark essays and those things that take a bit longer so that everything is reflected on your final report card. If you start the course in September, you are expected to finish by June. Anything that has not been submitted will receive a mark of 0, and that final mark will be given to the Ministry of Education. If you start the course in October or later, and you've been working hard to get the course finished but still need a bit more time, please email me and we can discuss an extension. The first unit, the introduction, and your first few assignments start with my name, first of all, and my email address, just in case you need it. And then a number of pages that I really want you to read through before you do the next assignment. What is plagiarism and how to avoid it is a critical one for this course, so please take a look at it. It's 2 short videos that are quite interesting to view. One of them is interactive, but the other one is how to find your marks and see your progress. We'll take a quick look at that one first. I've included information from my Writing 12 course as an example, but they're all the same. So you go to my.ebus.ca and don't type www in front of it or you'll be taken to a different site altogether. Put in your username and password that was sent to you in your Welcome to eBus email. And then you'll see an area like this that has all of your eBus courses on the left-hand side and a planned completion date that is put in automatically by the program. You can change that planned date though by clicking on the calendar to whatever date you hope to have the course finished. The progress bar here, the blue one, indicates the end date that you've put in. To find your marks and report cards, just click on that link and it'll take you to a page that has your courses on the left-hand side. Click on the course that you want and then you'll see 2 little graphs. The first one, the yellow line, tells you what percentage of the course has been completed at this point, and the blue bar tells you the amount of time that has elapsed in the course. And that again is dependent on your start date and the planned end date that's on that calendar. The list of assignments will be below that with your scores. EXC stands for excused, which is something I use in the Writing 12 course but not so much in English 11. If you see a red dot here, it means that you have not handed in the work yet. It is important to take a look at these 2 bars, the gold one and the blue one. If you have only completed a bit of the course and the blue line's way over here, meaning the time is almost up, you know that you have to get working quickly to get the course finished on time. Okay, back to the main page. There is another way to take a look at your grades, and that is to go through the Moodle site. That's what this site is called, where the course is. We create it in a program called Moodle. Go to Grades, that's under Settings, and you will see your marks when you have some in this column. The course total will be at the bottom, and it may be exactly the same as the one on your dashboard or slightly different. The dashboard mark is the accurate mark, so you want to make sure that that's the one you look at. And a third way to see your marks is through the Student Progress Report that I will send to your personal email address and to your parents' email address each Monday or Tuesday if it's a long weekend. Please note that it says Nechako Valley Secondary School. That's a local high school. We share the program, so you can ignore that part. Again, you'll see a list of your assignments and your marks. What is great about this program, though, that's different from the grades in Moodle and the dashboard, is that I can type in REC''D, which stands for received, meaning that I've received your work but I haven't marked it yet. Sometimes you question whether or not I've received your work because you can't tell. This way you know that I have actually received it and I will mark it as soon as I can. If you don't The first area to check, however, is to see if you clicked on Submit for Marking. so that your work did come to me through Moodle. Also, take note that there is a final mark at the bottom, and that mark might be the same as the one on the dashboard, or it might be slightly different. Again, your mark on the dashboard is the accurate one. The assignments in the first unit are here. The first assignment you've already handed in, your activation assignment. The second assignment has a hand with a piece of paper, and that means you're going to open up a document in order to do your work. So click on it, there will be a bit of information, open the attachment, and then you will type your answers on the attachment. You will save them to My Documents and upload it in the assignment area. So for example, if you're ready to submit this assignment, what did I just say? You'll click on it, add your submission, scroll down, add the file that's on your computer, upload a file, browse, find the file, I'll just pick something here, upload this file, and there it is, save changes, and now the next part is the most important part. You have to scroll down because you're not finished yet. Notice that it says it's draft. It hasn't been submitted. So your work is right here. You can go back and edit it if you're not quite finished yet. But when you know your work is completely finished and you're ready for me to mark it, then you have to click on Submit Assignment. This is critical. If you don't click this button, the work does not come to my marking bin and I don't know that it's there ready to be marked. So please always click on Submit Assignment. So you have a few assignments like that at the beginning. Unit 2, just reading for information. Please read through these things and make sure that you don't do them. How to is the next section. Again, no assignments, but just valuable information. This one is very important. How to use quotations from literature in your writing, because you will be doing that quite a bit in some of the assignments. And then look through the other ones as well. You do not have to write a narrative essay, an expository essay, and so on in this section. It's just information so that when you do have to write such an essay, you can go there and take a look at it. Unit 4 is the first full unit of work. I've put in 2 weeks. It's just an approximate time. It might take you less, it might take you more. Anything with a check mark on it is something that you type your answers directly on the paper and it either comes to me or it's marked by the computer. You don't have to open up a Word document and save it and send it to me. It's all done right within the Moodle program. Something without a check mark is a Word document that you will have to open, type your answers on, save, and upload here. The compare-contrast essay is put at the bottom of this unit because you need to do these other assignments in order to be successful on the essay. So it is a good idea to do the work in the order given. Unit 5 is Shakespeare, and we will be doing the play Macbeth. Please do these 2 assignments first, and then we'll get into the Macbeth work. We use a fantastic site for this part of the course, and it has a graphic novel, it has full-length movies and videos for you to watch. It's just an amazing site, and I think that you will get more out of Shakespeare than you might have in the past. I will create an account for you because it's a site that we do pay for, and I'll create this account once you've handed in your activation assignment. If you go to the site after reading this information and you can't get in, please email me. It could just be that I forgot to do it. So these are pieces of information that you need to read, and then the work begins for each act and a few small tests. Unit 6 is about 2 weeks. The biggest assignment here is the memoir, so you'll need to take some time with that. Unit 7 is a bit longer. This is the novel study. A few small assignments at the beginning. You could also take a look at this at the very beginning of the course, just so that you see the 5 different novels that I've given you a choice of, and you just have to read one of them. You might want to do the novel study while you're doing other parts of the course, because it is unrelated at this point. So you'll be doing a double entry journal for your novel, an essay, and a test. You'll be writing a short story at the end, and the requirements are in the assignment area, and another essay. And the last part is the exam. It's in two different parts, one that's marked directly online and the other one that will go to my marking bin and I will mark. And the last part is the survey. Just click on the survey, type your answers in, check off the ones you want to check off. Please give me as much information as you can in this part. It helps me to make the course better for the next time. And if you answer all the questions with some seriousness, you will get full marks for it, 100%. If you only answer some of the questions, you will get partial marks. And the last part is just an area for me to put the mark in, but it's a reminder that you have to email or message me to say that you have finished the survey. The survey actually goes to a completely different site, and I don't know that you finished it unless you tell me. And that is the English 11 course. If you have any questions or concerns, it's really important that you contact me right away so that we can get everything ironed out quickly and that you don't end up frustrated. I hope you enjoy.